Hey, Mike Brookfield here. Just got enough time to squeeze a guided practice session in. It's 20 to 4 and I've got a lesson at 4, but we can do this. Running on Faith, one of my favourite Clapton tunes, Journeyman era. This transcription is off the Live 90, the definitive 24 nights. One really important thing to remember when you're learning kind of to solo and learning transcriptions is you don't have to learn big long solos, just learn some highlights, learn some things that really are useful and you think are really cool. Now, if you like the Clapton style, learning short major based solos like Wonderful Tonight, Running on Faith, those kind of songs which are based around major tonalities in G or D or whatever, and not as dramatic as, say, like the Layla, the first part, or where he's playing more minor blues based stuff, more aggressive kind of things. Those sweeter songs that he plays have shorter solos, but have kind of like the ingredients which are massively useful in everyday guitar playing. When you're playing gigs and somebody points at you and says do a solo, if you have a little bit of this under your belt, you can go a hell of a long way. Now, so this solo isn't a big long mammoth undertaking. It's kind of short. You could probably learn this on your lunch break, first pass, come back to it later on, a few days later, go, you know what, I think I can take a solo on that song with my mates at the weekend and use some of these things. It's very practical, useful kind of stuff. Anyway, Running on Faith, 1990. What else is there to talk about? He just does a really nice combination of string bending, intervals, double stops, sliding. He plays lyrically. I just saw that Eric Clapton put up an Instagram post or a social media post, and it was like John Mayer talking about him, from maybe 20 years ago, saying that, isn't he? He just sings through his instrument. He sings like he's singing lyrics through the guitar, and it's very, very true. Okay. Let's get into this, will we? So the first phrase, I've slowed it down. I'll slow it down to about 80% or something. That way it kind of like, it's not just flying by and you're having to work so hard. If you just learn things a little bit slower, you can just get in and get it right faster. Okay, let's check it out. I must say thank you to everyone in Patreon. If you want to download a free tab for this, it's there at Patreon. I may include this song on Friday on my Clapton song series, where I talk about the actual song and performing the song, not just like the high detail solo. So feel free to join me there on Patreon if you want to become a Keep It Burning member, all that stuff. But the tab is free. Go there, become a free member, and let's check this out. Okay, so you've got this. Fingering wise, for us mortals, going your first to your third, and then your second finger, that would be a nice tidy fingering to use. So, it's only a handful of notes. It's literally only like 5 notes or something. But the control and the strength, the pitch accuracy, all of that kind of stuff doesn't mean to, it makes it more of an advanced exercise than you might first perceive. So let's listen to the next bit. Oh, that's just the first phrase I've got looped. So yeah, let's have a listen together. And it's like the way he, digs into. Okay, let's check out the next bit. Stuff musically, equipment wise, what am I doing? I've got a custom shop Strat into a tube screamer. There's nothing else on. Now, sometimes I have a deco on or something, but I've got nothing on, just nothing. If you can hear any spatial things. It's just the room. Just really super dry. It's kind of good to practice like that. I know it's a bit, for some types of music, like blues, I think it's kind of cool to practice like that. But, or by all means, use reverbs and delays if it makes you feel more comfortable. Anyway, it's not, essential. You do whatever you want. There's no rules in this stuff. Steal the licks, do what you want with them. And then he's got this. So, like I say, play while you're having your lunch, or have it playing in the background while you're doing other stuff, while you're working. All of this phrasing going in your ear. Why am I doing it? I'm just doing it because I want the phrasing. I want the phrasing. I'm sharing it with you so you can have the phrasing too, and then we'll all be better guitar players. But there's no point keeping to yourself. Doesn't matter how much you will always just do your own thing with it. Everybody sounds different no matter how much we try and sound like our heroes. We all end up sounding like ourselves. That's what I believe anyway. Okay, let's just do that one more time. Okay, next. Beautiful. So I'm going to go back and listen to that again. Oh, it's just beautiful. There's quite a lot in that, so let's split that up a little bit. It's going to go back to the this is the bit we need. So you got this. I put a little X there because it's not a true note. So it's gone back on the loop there. What I do is I chop things into little loops when I do this. So let's listen again. Yeah. I like that. I'm going to put a slash in there because it feels like it should have a break in it, So listen to it one more time. Okay, and then you're into double stops. So Yeah, I put a little hammer on there at the end there. It sounds nice like that. How about that? So and you can hear he just kind of hits the 14 on his way down. Into the bridge section, doesn't he? So have fun with that, guys. Running on Faith, the tab is there, free on Patreon. Just get into it, have a bit of fun. It's a beautiful solo. This, you know, when it comes to playing in major tonalities, these short Eric Clapton song-based things, that's why I do that song series as well, because you got to get into the songs. The soloing is awesome, but like you got to get into the songs as well, and make sure you have these vehicles nice and tidy. So running on faith, running on faith. Keep it burning. See you on the next one.